Come gather round, I'll pick up on our tale of 4 adventurers out blazing a new trail. As the sky begins to darken for a storm, a new contender smashes through our hero's door. Though facing such a monumental threat, our heroes take a stand and win the battle set. Now the conflict between Samhain's clear in sight. I wonder if perhaps this is their final fight. It's time to suit yourself, please, trailers. The spring happens.
So the last we left off, May is a horrifying visage in the air with all the mimichrome around her.
As she does.
As
And
she
Lannon
does.
is 12 feet tall.
Yeah. Yeah, you boys are on the stage theater, which at this point has pretty much been rendered incapacitated. Not only, again, because you shish kebabbed it, but May has pretty much stripped away whatever mimichrome was making it move. So there's like bits of wood and other pieces of caravan just like on the ground. So it's a good time. It's a very good time. At this point, you guys kind of are free to move about, though I think we'll focus in on the theater kids more because I'm pretty sure you're interested in finding the driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, is everybody gonna hop up to the theater and try and find this driver? May, are you just gonna like bask in your glory?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fuck, I forgot to get my dice out. Ignore me.
You probably are gonna need those. So,
May doesn't know anything about what is going on. She just knows
just
that it's
thinks it's
attacking us, and she's just like, well, time to defend. As I do.
Shall we go
she's-
inside, Lennon?
Yeah.
Gonna
So
hold
my
my arm
boys-
out like a little, like you know, like the fancy person, like, shall we?
After you.
Yes, because you can reach my arm.
Now,
I didn't
that
say I
is
was grabbing it.
True.
You have to like bend down on your knees to try and grab this boy. You are still 12 feet tall, my dude.
Yeah. 12 foot
Yeah.
specifically.
12 foot 2.
I remember I did the calculation for weight last time, but I don't remember what it is.
I don't either. Let's not. We don't have to worry about it.
I know it was like
So-
1,000 something.
So I'm gonna say anybody who makes their way over to the stage and is trying to find the perpetrator, you
Wait,
can
that
roll
one makes
me
sense.
a perception.
Alright.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Nick gets advantage because he's huge.
Perception,
Yep.
you say?
He's like a walking.
Svein is going over there. He's gonna. Oh.
Net 1.
Woo!
I got a nat 2, so I got a 12.
24!
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So I just imagine, like, Kennam, you finally absorb the fact that, holy shit, Lannon is 12 feet tall. When did this happen?
My
Lannon,
God, I thought the
Jesus!
distance just made him look bigger.
Svein, you kind of are looking around too, but the theater seems to be in a nice shambledy shoe. Again, because there's a fucking mimichrome spear through it. That hasn't quite gone away yet. Unless May decides otherwise. But, Lannon, because you are now a tall beanpole person, you can see that up in the makeshift, like, riggings, there is a small little bubble of mimichrome in the corner, kind of like a webbing, like a protective webbing, and you can see it sort of off in the corner in the dark.
There you are.
Like
What was
smacking
that,
the
Lannon?
spider.
You're a bit high. Can you try that again?
What do you guys want to do?
I'm going towards the webbing.
Okay,
Straight for it.
straight for it. You can literally, with your gangle arms, Lannon, you can literally just like go to try and pluck it.
No, I think I'm gonna try to hit it.
Oh,
Just...
okay. What are you hitting it with?
take a guess.
Me!
Oh, absolutely. No.
Picks up kind of.
No, just, you know, my battle axe.
Wouldn't be the
All right,
first time
make
I'm
that
used as a
swing.
projectile. Wouldn't be the first time today I was used as a projectile.
I mean, it's true.
Does a 22 hit?
Sure does, little buddy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm not even sure.
I
don't know.
Fucking there.
Should I drop a port and roll to help? Oh shit, I'm out of port and rolls, by the way.
Yeah, little buddy.
yeah,
You gotta be
that's
careful
not-
with
How
that.
does a
Next
bardic
day, yeah.
inspiration sound?
He doesn't need no damn bardic inspiration. He's fine.
There's a chance I could get a 19.
I mean, yeah.
Tom, do you want to spend... No, wait. That probably would have had to been before I rolled.
A, it would
It
have happened
technically
before,
is
and
before.
B, I'm pretty sure he just said he was out.
I'm out of port and rolls. I do have 2 bardic inspirations though.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, they're different.
Okay, gang, just for future reference, if I start randomly giggling, it's because on our Discord chat, we have pictures of our Pokemon president, Mr. Young Goose and Gumshoe, and every time I look at it, I kind of lose my shit.
Please take it
I
off.
would love to take it off, but I need to maintain a connection with Discord.
Why am I allowed to
I meant
delete
just
stuff?
delete the photo.
But they're so great. No.
I don't even, whatever. 14 damage.
Alright, so you smash at it, and is this your Mimicromax or is this just your normal ass axe?
My normal axe.
Okay.
I
You
dropped
smash.
Mimichrome a while ago.
Yeah, I guess technically it's
You
with
lost
me now.
me from
Yeah.
a while ago.
Yeah.
You lost the ownership. God damn it, Cory!
Cory, you gotta stop, man. We have a show to do.
Listen, just Google search fucking Young Goose and our president, and it's so good.
Young Goose Trump.
Young Goose Trump.
Okay,
Trump Goose, if you will.
Alright, I'm focused. Anyway, you slash through the Mimichrome webbing thing, and it kind of... Like, you make a slash and it sort of scatter shots a bit, and it goes in to try and reform itself around the circle, and make me another perception.
I have a second attack.
Oh, Jesus. Never mind.
Well, I mean, first see who's in there.
No, he's just gonna hit it.
I mean...
What would Lannon do?
What a
Fuck,
horrible
you're right.
Lannon would hit it.
19.
Yup.
Okay, the damage wasn't great.
Alright,
So I
I'll be
kind
right
of
back.
feel good about that. It's only 9 damage.
Okay. So, and this is your long axe, right?
This is my battle axe.
The long axe. Okay.
Sure.
The big ones.
The big one. So I imagine you like take it with both hands and you swing it across to the left, and as it starts to reform, you just like switch it and slice it diagonally, and the Mimichrome sort of scatters. It's like when you throw a rock in a pool and all the water goes everywhere,
Yes.
but it kind of freezes because, you know, Mimichrome flies. And you see that Mimichrome sort of fly off, and May, you get more Mimichrome. This other like stream of Mimichrome
Oh, no.
comes over to you.
Yay! She's like, yes, come to me.
Are you,
My
May,
children.
just curious.
It's Mimic Christmas.
May, just curious, are you pulling the Mimichrome back away from like the spear, or are you keeping the spear as is?
I've already shish kebabbed it.
Yeah,
I'm
girl.
probably like pulling it back out. I don't
Okay.
want to stab it again because now there are people inside of it. So I'm gonna say
Okay.
I'm making it like spirit bomb streams of.
Oh my god. We're the good guys, we promise. Giant fucking floating
Yeah.
silver ball above you. Okay. So back down to the rigging. Lannon, you peer in to this little rigmarole, and you do see a person shape. It's slightly obscured by the darkness, unless you have low light vision, which actually
I have all light vision.
all light vision.
I can see in anything.
What?
Yeah, I have both
How
dark
did that
and low
become a
light.
thing?
We discussed this before.
I know, I always forget. So you see the, well, I don't know how to break this to you, little buddy. It doesn't quite look as tall or gangly enough to be your one and hated, rival, Somwin.
Oh, he's in another cast.
Your rivals in another state. Your rivals in another theater.
Yeah.
Actually, this seems to be, the silhouette, shape, and face body of, Ian.
Oh!
Oh, good. So I get to nuke him.
Here's the fun part. He is 100% unconscious right now. Like, super unconscious. Like, frat boys could get up all and do some permanent marker wiggle wiggles on his face unconscious. So that's fun. Do with that what you will.
I'll just grab him, I guess, and gently toss him over to May.
Wait,
Really?
hold on. How...
Deal with him.
You don't trust Kennam?
You're gonna
trust
try and
me?
up...
A stranger that you just met who tried to
No, listen.
sneak into your brain.
You're
Who
gonna
just
try and
He's a
up
stranger
chuck
too.
him.
Moment. I mean,
No, gang, that's not even my problem. You're gonna try and up chuck him 60 plus feet?
I mean, yeah. I don't care about him!
Any objections?
I'm gonna make a personal roll for caring.
for caring.
Answer is none.
Oh golly, I
That was
got
a
a
4.
1.
That was a
Oh,
4.
Svein
five.
Svein doesn't care too much. He's, I think, seen
Okay.
Ian a couple times, but he knows Kennam doesn't like him, so.
He tried to murder a child.
He tried to murder our son, Manuel.
Our darling Chico, Nemo. Yeah, that.
He
Oh,
tried to
God.
murder our son. We're not even the same race. Our son.
Okay, are you going to alert May that you're gonna do this, or you're just gonna straight up chuck a bitch?
Hey, May, I've got someone for you. And just.
I just imagine you've got him by like one leg and you're just chucking him like a fucking
It's just
stone.
like Ninja Star throwing it.
Can I make the Mimichrome catch him?
Well, first things first.
I mean, he's
roll
currently
me-
surrounded in it.
Well, first things first, roll me athletics.
And rough for
Nick.
caring.
Easy. EKB, modified 20.
Okay, so yeah, you like star chuck him upwards. May, you were very. Actually, I'm gonna let you describe this. How do you feel with all this like mimichrome surrounding you, and loving you and doting?
Powerful. See, I think like they, in my mind, like I don't really have a good grasp of my character yet, but she's not entirely used to like all of this happening at once. It's like she's like, instead of being like overwhelmed, she's enjoying it. She's like, oh my god, this is like being a real adventurer.
This is
Aw,
Oh.
I can do things all of a sudden. This.
I'm
So,
part
okay.
of the heroes, right?
So-
right?
So you're having like this great moment of, I'm powerful, and all of a sudden this fucking body just comes cartwheeling sideways like.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we have fun here.
We do.
Roll for caring.
So yes, you can entice the mimichrome to go catch that fool.
Wisdom, I guess?
Yeah.
Just-
Oh no! Yeah, actually, yeah. I was about to be like, oh no, are you kidding me? These things think you're their mom, but I mean, they might not want to catch him.
19.
Oh yeah, they're like, we got it. And what do they form to catch this boy?
I'm trying to think of what she would think of to
An Iron Maiden.
Oh my God.
Feather nails.
I just imagine it making like a big blanket.
Oh, that's.
It's a big sparkly
like
blanket.
a blanket with a pillow too. Like,
The iron blanket.
Aw.
You know what you should, you
Made
know
of
what you should,
seal wool.
you know what you should make the Mimichrome into to catch him?
Yeah.
A noose.
Oh Whoa! That's some dark ass shit. Get that out of here. Okay, so you catch Ian, no problems, with your little blanket. And
Yeah.
apparently we have a toast to catching Ian. Clink. And May, while do we want this
There's a
one?
cat in the background.
There's a cat in the background
Just
and
not
very
there.
That's
loud.
May.
Shush, it's
That's
not in the
May.
recording.
It's just May. No, listen.
Yeah, she's decided
Okay,
to
Port-
become a cat indefinitely.
Titan!
Oh my god.
It's okay, buddy. Go fight
Listen,
the
it's
demon
just-
somewhere else, please.
It's one of the cats from the village. Don't worry about her. You, oh my god.
I'm gonna go see what's wrong with him.
Okay.
Okay, well that
He
happens.
wants to roll up a character.
Yeah. While that happens,
lighter fluid for?
What?
we have fun here. While Kennam, I guess, is distracted by a stray cat, can everybody else roll me perception?
Yes.
Okay.
21.
18.
Wait. 22.
Hi. Okay, hi.
Counting is hard.
It is hard.
So,
Backwards
things-
math.
So things are kind of settling it down a bit after you fling Ian like a chakram or like a ninja star. May, you watch as your little buddy Yosh kind of like half tries to fly, half tries to like jump back up, but then he realizes you're really high up and he's like, oh shoot, dude, how do I get back up there? Oh man. And that's what you
Florence
notice.
is
That's
still double size.
it is. Oh shit, that's right. So actually, I guess it wouldn't be like 60 plus feet. It's more like 120 plus feet. You're really high in the air, May.
Yay!
Holy God.
I see all.
Then I'm gonna say
Do you get to
We'll
see the
actually see
curvature of the earth?
this is sad. That means you're actually gonna see this fun part happening.
Oh,
Yay!
wait.
all the-
Yay!
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
Redid the calculations. 2,136 pounds of Lannon.
Wow, that's a lot of Lannon. I'm amazed he didn't just break the theater in half by landing.
I mean, I could jump.
Please don't. So, all right. So I'm gonna set the scene real quick. We have everyone. They're kind of like pulling themselves out of the theater stage. You have Hubert and Meanly. They're kind of by their cart trying to flip it. Not Hubert, or well, I mean they're trying to flip it, but you know they're still kind of banged up. And my two boys on the ground. Cause here's my assumption: if you're seeing your two friends hurt and they're trying to flip their cart, you're gonna go help them.
You don't know that.
I'm still in the stage at the moment, to my knowledge.
You are, yes, because you didn't have a chance to roll. You're dealing with a cat in there.
I will help them after I get revenge.
Okay. So where are you going then?
To find Sawin. You kidding?
Okay. Okay, so you're kind of like going in the same ish direction, but towards the village. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Svein, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow Lannon.
Okay. So you're
And
like you're
help him up.
passing Meanly and Hubert then. Okay, gotcha. In the range. So you two are walking by the theater. Kennam, you're still inside of it. Kennam,
Yeah?
you know that mimicrome that was up in the bubble area where Ian was?
Yeah.
It kind of vanishes a bit, kind of. A little bit, and you kind of feel a rumbly under your feet. And Lannon and Svein, when you turn around, you see that the theater, I almost said the theater cart, the theater stage is kind of starting to move a little bit again.
That's not good.
Fucking hell.
That's bad.
I am so
Yeah.
glad I did not use all that many,
Spell slots?
spells. I used a tattoo and a spell slot.
I'm ready to go. Jam kind of like grabs your shoulder, Kennam, and she's like, "Oh no, he's not sleeping. What gonna do, Mr. Tossicopple?
Who's not sleeping?
The wooden kitty thing. This thing.
Hmm.
The wooden kitty thing.
Not the side and the other one. This one.
She's so cute. I can't.
Is it obvious that this thing is the thing that is causing the tremors?
Oh yeah, like you could tell right away. This thing is trying to pick itself back up and just round 2, bitches.
Can I do a perception check to see, like, is it driving it? Is the Mimichrome driving it? How is this thing coming to life?
Yes, you can make that perception.
Yeah, that's, like, not great. That's an 8.
Did you say that's an 8?
That's an 8.
Oh.
Nice.
Alright, well,
Okay.
I don't know where this thing's coming from, so,
Okay, well then, I guess as far as you know, it's just magical tremors. It's an earthquake! Get on the floor!
Do the dinosaur.
Do the dinosaur. No, Svein, Kennam, you can see that Mimichrome is flashing around the exterior and it's trying to, like, piece itself back together and sit up and go, again, like I said, round 2, bitches!
Lannon ain't letting that happen.
I mean, you are still 12 feet, so...
any chance I can hop in the cockpit?
You could scramble up to it, or
He
move to scramble
can
up to it.
drive these things.
Yeah, I learned how to drive cart mechs.
Ooh, yes.
So
You
as
get
you
another
all are...
one. Sick.
So as you all are prepping to do all the things that you are going to do, May?
Huh?
Okay, I don't want you to be scared.
So basically, I'm already scared.
Well, listen, you've got a really high vantage point, and all around you, it's nothing but sand dunes. So it's really easy to see, like, the horizon. And we're not talking about the ocean horizon. We're talking about where the desert is. And
Huh?
on the desert horizon, you see, like, this black shadow, and it's kind of small at first. And it's
Oh no.
kind of coming in hotter because it's getting, like, bigger and bigger.
Oh no.
And I need you to roll me another perception to try and figure out what the fuck this is.
Watch, it's gonna be like 9.
21.
Oh.
That's a...
Nice.
I have a really high perception.
Okay, I don't know how to explain this, May, but you see what kind of looks like Satan. It was a
Wait.
goat, and it's on fire,
She's back!
and it's coming towards you guys, and you're the only person who sees this right now.
Can anyone hear me from up here? Like, if I like shouted
Probably.
at someone?
You
I
can
mean,
damn well try.
you're bigger, so
Our vocal cords
you're
are
probably
twice the size.
louder. Yeah.
There's a fire goat running towards us! Ah! And she's just like, she's gonna make something out of it, like a shield or something, because she doesn't know what it is. I know
Okay.
this, but she doesn't know what it is.
We all know what it is.
Okay.
I look to Kennam and be like...
I'm getting in the cockpit.
You're still getting in the cockpit?
Oh, hell yes. I am gonna get in this cockpit and I'm gonna hug the fuck out of Kevin with a mech.
Oh.
Okay, so, as this all occurs, you watch as this fiery goat just, like, tears ass across the sand. Every step it makes, the sand below it just freezes into glass. And it lets out this, like, hellish bleat. And, May, you conjure up this kind of Mimichrome-esque shield, but it's sort of at an angle.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Hell yes. And this motherfucker ramps off the ramp, the makeshift ramp, and now all of you boys just see, like, this black shadow across the sun as Kevin the goat hits the water, steam, like, trailing behind her, and you hear a voice go, "You don't want to catch on fire! Get down!" And fucking Kevin rears back, and a giant fireball is in her mouth.
Shield at the ready.
I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements.
Svein is just gonna dive to the ground.
There isn't really anything for myself.
Actually, all you have to do, May, is hang on because Florence gets the message and it's just like, like getting the fuck out of the way. All right,
Okay,
go.
where is Kennam at this point? Because I've 3 times said I wanted to get in the cockpit, but I have no idea
no,
where
you-
I am.
Listen, the cockpit is the rigging. Like, you're in the cockpit. So, but the problem is there's really not enough Mimichrome to move. So even if you are in this cockpit and you're like, okay, time to go, you feel like one arm lift and then a leg go splay sideways. Like, there isn't enough Mimichrome to move this thing anymore. It wasn't moving by magic, you realize. It was literally only moving because of the Mimichrome. And now May has like 95% of it.
Okay, well this thing can't move, so alright, time to get the fuck out. Rope trick my bitch! Rope trick.
So as like the fireball scorching heat comes in, and GM's like, Mr. Tossy Cobble, I don't like this.
Okay,
We're
so
getting out of here.
let's see what happened. Florence backed the hell up.
Yep.
Kennam went into his rope trick.
Yep.
Lannon just put up his shield, and Svein is on the ground.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, no, screw absorb elements, this ain't gonna take it. I'm
Yeah.
out.
Don't we have like dexterity saving throws to make?
If we do, Svein has evasion.
Time to go on a nice
Lannon has shield master.
time to go on a nice trip to the Kennam cabin.
Okay, so with the fiery pulse of 1,000 demigods, you all feel this ratchet heat creep across your backs as this literally sun-sized fireball, not sun-sized or you'd be dead, but just like imagine what the sun looks like and maybe shrink it down a little bit. It's a
Great,
big
we
fireball.
got another spirit bomb.
We got another spirit bomb. There you go.
okay.
It's made
Yep,
of fire this
got
time.
it.
Yay! We
And
get
it-
2
it's-
spirit bombs next to each
It
other.
it smashes into the side of this theater, like where the spear had impaled and was pulled back. It smashes into the same hole and starts burning up the inside so quickly
Jesus.
that by the time the firebolt hits the back of the dunes, there is no wood left to hit. This motherfucker got hit with over 50 points of fire damage.
And
Yeah.
Immediately, you kind of hear like a popping sound, and there's a splash, and you see a very upset Kevin kind of trying to fight against the small little tide going, meh, meh, meh,
Question.
meh, meh. Yes.
how did Svein and Lannon handle that fire?
Do you want to roll me some dex?
Yes.
Roll me some dex then.
What's the spell save?
Do you want to know what the spell save is, or you want to just tell me your dex?
I got a 19.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool. Svein
That's
got a
pretty good.
9.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay, so Lannon, you
A
sit
very
up
nice
from
beard
that.
you had there.
So Lannon, you sit up from that. This big crater sitting before you in the wall, and you feel a little toasty, but you're okay.
I feel no such toasty actually, because Shield Master makes it so I take no damage if I succeed.
You still feel the heat. You're
I
not gonna not feel the heat.
All right, fair.
Svein? You know how in like concept art we always drew you with like a long, thick, magnificent head of hair?
Oh.
I like how that's past tense.
You've kind of got like
Not that.
it's like
No.
not that. Like imagine a crew cut, I guess. And
Wait,
technically
you know,
your
you know
eyebrows
how
still on fire.
you know how
a
that
little?
first Incredibles trailer where Jack uses his laser vision on Bob's hair? I assume it's kind of like that, except
Yeah,
on a larger
like-
scale.
Listen, he's not bald. It's just he doesn't have the long flowy hair no more.
Oh,
Are-
you
are
know
his
he does
eyebrows
have
okay?
my pity.
Eyebrows are important.
Eyebrows are important. He has those too. So
Oh,
yeah.
good.
So you hear the
His
splashy
eyebrows are
sound,
made
and
of gems.
Yes.
yeah, it doesn't matter. And you hear the splashy sound, and we'll go back because Kevin's all like, ah, oh god, ah.
Side note,
Holy
Did anybody get to see Kennam hop into this, into the other dimension? Or did they just assume he disintegrated?
Everyone just thinks he's dead.
Lannon's like, he's a wizard. He'll be fine.
Yeah. If he dies, he'll come back as a ghost, and then he'll rock it halfway.
Lannon's gonna go grab Kevin.
Svein's gonna slowly get up.
Hello, Kevin. Still 12-foot Lannon.
How long does that spell last?
You get, I mean, it's gonna wear off soonish. And you guys hear a familiar voice coughing and sputtering from the ocean as a little gnome bursts out of the water, her hair fucking everywhere, and she says, "That is the fucking last time I try to make an entrance. I can't see shit!"
Lannon picks her up too.
Oh god.
Does getting almost hit by the sun break Svein's concentration?
I mean, a little.
I mean, roll for it. It's a con saving throw.
You have to beat 10 plus the spell level.
I don't think.
Or the damage you
That's
took.
too bad.
It's 10 plus half damage. No, wait.
Well,
No, yeah.
It's whichever's higher, the spell level, or half the damage you took. I think.
So 25.
We literally haven't had to do this since chapter 1, so.
So 25.
well, I
Did
got
you
a
get higher than
5.
Oh.
5.
So, Lannon, to reiterate, no, you're not big anymore. But you can still pick up Kevin.
Yeah.
I
guess
think you're
technically-
still big.
I can still pick them up because Ears is a gnome and Kevin is tiny.
So you like football pickup ears.
Yeah.
Just kind of trudge out of the sea.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ears is kind of squirmy, and she's like, "Lannon, I know that's you, even though I'm blind right now. Put me down."
I will when we get back to land, you daft cunt.
Swear words. Missed you too, fucking bitch.
Jam in the other dimension. What?
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
May's just like standing up, like, okay, I guess this is fine. You see Hubert and Meanly kind of shuffle over, and they're kind of like agape because they're not 100% sure what happened. But then Meanly sees Kevin, and she's like, "Oh, it's the crazy goat thing. I remember you." And she scratches under Kevin's chin, and to which Kevin replies, "Meh."
Oh. Now to
Can I
fix the
be-
cart.
What? No, put me down.
So the stage is completely destroyed now.
It doesn't even exist anymore.
Okay.
What's
And
a
at this point-
stage?
And at this point, everybody has gone down to normal size.
Incorrect. The whole world's our stage.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So May, you're kind of actually stuck on top. I don't think you know how to get down.
No, she's gone up the ladder. And down the ladder.
No, we took her down the ladder once.
Oh, yeah. Well, she went back up the ladder to get up there.
Yeah, but can she see
That's
the
when she
ladder?
could see it. Yeah, I was about to say. Let me see if my boy can help you out. Oh, my boy can help you out. As you were kind of looking over this, May, like, what the hell is going on?
She's like, how do I get down? Somebody help me. I just have all this mimicrom and nothing to do.
You can make a staircase to the ground.
Oh shit, there goes my notes.
Not
Come
wrong.
on.
But I was also told not to leave the...
So, at this point,
Yeah.
Yash kind of like
Being a good
half,
May.
Yash kind of half flutters up, and he stumbles onto the decking, the quote-unquote decking, and I mean to you, quote-unquote decking, and he's like, "What? Whoa, dude! I just felt like a supernova a second ago. What just happened?"
You know, I have no idea. I think there was a goat, and it was on fire, and there's someone... I'm gonna be completely honest, I was 100% convinced for some reason that Kevin could speak, and then you mentioned a person, and I was like, okay, That makes a little bit more sense.
It's like
But-
Orn was top laning Tom.
And I was like, Yash will peer down. He's kind of squints. He's like, "Oh, dude, Iris is back. Radical. She's been gone for a while now."
Who?
Too long.
Oh, that's right. You haven't met her yet. I don't know if I can do this, but I guess I can get you down. And he is going to gently hold you by his little bird talons and try and fly you down.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh
no.
boy.
Oh, this should be funny.
Roll for not dying.
Would it make it easier if I became a cat?
You sure can't. Well, I mean, you say that like, hey, would it be easier if I was a cat? And then now you're in the air. That's the end of that. And
And now Florence is trying to get them.
While Yash is flying, you just see Kennam's head stick out about 100 feet up from his portals like, anyone get the license plate of that fireball?
do you actually do that?
Yeah. Side note, side note, rope trick does not move distance no matter where the ground is. I have about 5 feet of rope.
Where
I
are you
never
right
thought
now?
about that.
I was in the rigging last I checked, wherever how high that was.
Oh, that was probably about 15 or 20 feet up.
Oh, it's 15 or 20 feet ago.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Hey
you,
guys!
hey guys.
Yash, can I get a fly down next?
I was rolling to see if Yash would have just dropped May out of sheer surprise because your head popped out of nowhere, but nah, he's seen weirder shit. He's like, "Hey, Kennam dude, hold on, I'll be here in a second." And he actually rolled pretty good.
Yay!
Yay!
So May, you get put gently down on the ground. He comes over to you, Kennam. Doesn't do that hot, but you're literally 20 feet from the ground. So he grabs you and does not account for the difference in weight, and he's like, whoopsie poo, and you kind of fall like 10, 15 feet from the ground.
Oh my god!
I can take that, and Jam just landed on my chest.
Now,
Alright.
by difference in weight, do you mean he thought that he was heavier than he is, or are you saying that May is fat?
Oh.
Why not both?
Listen,
So
this
anyway,
listen. If I cast Catapult at high enough of a spell, I can launch myself. That's how light I am.
Oh my goodness.
no. But you can just roll me like a dex save and just do like a hop and tumble, like hop, hop, hop. Like
I mean-
parkour.
I can try. Oh, I got my kickflip shoes! I got my kickflip shoes to help with this.
Parkour!
This is specifically what they're made for.
11.
Oh yeah, you're fine. It's nothing fancy. You just kind of like up and tumble and get back to like one knee and get on your feet, and then Jam just kind of goes, hits the ground, no grace, no space, on her face.
I'm just gonna pick her up and put her on my shoulder.
That was fun, Mr. Tasty Cobb. Let's do it again.
No!
So cute. She's so.
I'll tell you what, we find another mech and maybe.
Okay. So I guess you all join up with Ears.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Svein's
Okay.
gonna. Well, I guess he's not in something anymore, is he? I guess he's just
No,
on the ground.
You're all on the beach. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're all on the beach, hanging out.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna run over.
Kennam and May, you make your way over. Svein, Lannon, you guys were already over there. There's no running over.
No,
You're
wait.
fine.
I have a vendetta.
What?
Let's go find that whore of an elf.
Wait, no, I literally just got here.
Nope, I have someone to kill.
What?
Well,
No.
I guess we'll brief after this.
What? No. That's not how this. Okay, stop.
We'll be right
Lannon.
back. We promise.
Literally, Ears like is jogging to keep up with you, Lannon. She's like, Lannon, I literally just got back here. I haven't
Yes, you
said
did.
like 3 words to you.
Also correct.
Oh yeah, Iris, how are you doing? You feeling a bit tired? How's it going while we're walking?
Oh yeah, no, I'm feeling peachy keen. You know, everything's been great. And why does Lannon want to kill somebody?
Well, a little bit of royal insults, a little bit of child torture, a little bit of everything actually.
What?
Yes. We
It's
need
been
to stop
fun
this.
here on the beach. We've been having a great time.
What the hell did I miss?
We'll have to tell you later.
Little
You-
bit of just a guy in my life. Little bit of
Yash
Little
pops out
bit
of
of
nowhere.
child
And he's like,
torture.
oh, dude. Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Now, hang on. My shit's gone whack.
Pull yourself
Okay.
together.
So, Yash pops up next and it's like, oh, dude, Ed, you missed so much stuff. And immediately Ears just kind of points to him and he's like, why does Yash not look like a fucking seagull anymore? What happened?
Oh yeah, he's an osprey bat. Yeah, now.
I can see that.
We'll work on getting it.
It's a
we'll
work
get it right
in
next
progress.
We'll get it next time.
And then
We're
you hear,
workshopping it.
then you hear another voice go, wait a minute, what's this all about my brother being a seagull?
We'll tell you later.
And then suddenly, Ruben and Nina leave roundabout, and then looking at each other, and Yasha's like, wait, I know that voice, and it's like, Nina Lee, and it's like, Yash!
Oh my god, so many loose ends. Just.
Hey Lannon,
It's
come
all
here a sec.
coming apart.
Lannon, come here. I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna like try and jump. I'm gonna jump on his back, throw the invisibility cloak, and go run.
You can't trick me, asshole! I see you!
Invisibility.
You have to imagine that all of you are just like jogging along the beach and all of this shit is happening.
So
Nina Lee?
confused.
Josh? Hubert!
So confused.
Why are you confused?
Yeah, and then-
what do you need
and
to?
then you-
What do you need to us to explain?
And then you hear
So-
poor May in the back being like, I am so confused. And then immediately, Irsa's head whiplashes and she's like, and who the fuck is that?
We'll work on getting memberships to Florence later.
Still jogging along the beach as this just like huge fucking party.
Ride,
Nice to
Lannon,
meet
ride.
you.
You go in to shake her head and Irsa looks like she's gonna bite your hand off. And then there's Kevin who's like, meh.
Oh yeah, come along, Kevin.
Can I pet the fire goat, please? Can I? Is he just like a normal goat?
Can I just be normal?
She. Kevin is a
She.
female.
Yeah, Kevin.
Sorry.
Yeah, Kevin is a she.
Whoa, guys, wait a minute. I think we need to address the fact that my sister is here. I think y'all need to address the fact that my brother is a bird. Meh.
It's too complicated to explain
Wait.
right now.
Listen,
Stop.
all will be explained. Kevin, you've got this. Lannon, run.
So that's Kevin. May, that's Ears. Ears, that's May. And
Nice.
we need to get going.
Why?
Because Lannon's not stopping.
Just like leading the pack. This is the greatest imagery, by the way.
This is the greatest episode.
Oh, and then Jam's all of a sudden like, and I'm Jam, but I think you already know that. Hi, Ears. I missed you. Where'd you go? Where's the big guy? Where's Lope? And then Ears is like, oh, well, you know, we kind of got turned around and there were these green forest orcs and Lope said he knew them. And that's not the point. Who the hell is this May person?
Hey, wait,
What does
where's
she do?
where's the sofa?
What?
Oh yeah, the sofa mander.
We didn't
Yes.
get get that.
Did you
far
bring
yet.
it back?
No! I'm not the
Oh.
one who's bringing in strays! Pointing to May.
No, you're not bringing home the ones that aren't strays.
Oh my god!
You're leaving the ones that aren't strays.
Okay, y'all, no, seriously, why is my brother a bird? What is going on?
It's
It's
Well-
so great.
it's difficult to explain. We'll just have to tell
Complicated's
you
a
later.
word. I don't think it's the right word though.
Hey, wait a minute, dudes, should we go back for, like, Manuel? I feel like he won't be part of this. And then Iris is like, who the hell is Manuel? How many people did you bring into the web?
He's
How
one
big
of-
is this web?
He's one of the dwarf children that we found.
What dwarf children?
He's one of them, but there's also Rion.
All right. Hold on. Stop. Can I make a perception check to find him? Find Sovereign.
Okay, you're still, like, on the beach. You're, like, approaching the town. You're
Yes.
like, find this bitch.
I have antlers to break.
Okay, make me perception.
It's a fucking modified 20.
Sorry, say it again.
Modded 20.
Okay, well, Lannon, as everybody is kind of losing their shit, you are just razor focused on finding, you know, Master Sawwin. And you guys, still kind of like strolling, jogging, fast running across the beach,
Earsing.
earsing across the beach. Is that a verb now? Is that what we do? Earsing across the beach, you are approaching the Sandstream setup. And you
Waving
do
to all of the people that still stuck to the fence. Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
how are you? I mean, you're not
How's
that
it going?
close yet. You're not that
BRB.
close yet. You're still pretty far away from it. You can't wave to the people
Yet.
yet. There is something else you do see though, Lannon.
Oh.
You
Go
do see
on.
Master Solwyn.
Oh, fuck.
He's coming towards you guys at a kind of brisk pace.
Okay.
I'm putting the invisibility
He has-
cloak over myself.
He has the entirety of the Sandstream village with him.
Continue.
They all look kind of angry and they got some weapons.
Alright.
And we're gonna cut it off there.
What?